Hello friends, I am Sunil Desai and you are at Galaxy Online Learning. Okay friends, today we are going to study Geography, the first chapter of your textbook, the field visit. Okay, now first of all let us see the importance of a field visit, why field visit is necessary. The field visit helps us in understanding the various geographical concepts, elements and processes. Okay. Second important thing is that it helps in understanding the correlation between humans and environment. Third, the objective of a field visit is that it helps in enhancing the understanding and sensitivity about the historical, economic, social and cultural facts about that particular selected place. Okay, and the fourth objective of a field visit, it makes the study of geography more interesting. Okay, now how you are going to plan a field visit, which is very important. Okay, so following points, the points that should be considered while planning a field visit are, I'll tell you, if you want to note down, you can note it down, okay, in your textbook. That's why in your notebook. That's why I tell you always open your notebook as well as your textbook. Keep a pen and pencil ready so that when I am teaching you, if you find anything important, you can just write it down. Okay? So now how you have to plan a field visit. What is necessary? What are the points that are you should consider? What are the points that you should consider while planning a field visit? First, you have to identify the objective of the field visit. Why you want to go there. Then you have to select the site to be visited. First the objectives, then select the site to be visited. Then you have to seek permissions from the concerned authorities like the school, local office, etc. for that visit. The fourth thing is that while planning a visit is that you have to collect information about the place that you have to visit. Then you have to see what transport facilities are available to reach that place. Then you need your parents' permission letter to go to that place. Seventh is you have to make arrangements of meals. बिना खाए पिए आप फिर विजिट कर पाओगे नहीं ना. So that is the most important thing, arranging meals. Okay, and the last but not the least, you should also plan about the waste management. Whatever litter is going to be, you have to where you are going to throw it. So you have to manage your waste. Okay. So now, what are the sources for collecting information about that place? The sources for collecting information of that place are first your teachers itself. Okay, you can collect information from your teacher, from the local office you can collect. Then you have to make a questionnaire, and these questions when you go to that on that site, you can ask these questions to the people staying in that region, so you get more information about that place. Okay, so you get more information about that place, right? Then you can get the information of that site through today internet is there, our Google uncle is there to give you the information. And the fifth and important thing is that you have to have a good observation. So as you observe, you can get information about those places. Here are some of the places which have been suggested to go for a field visit. You can go to a dam for a field visit. You can go to a sugarcane field for a field visit. You can go to a historical place or a hill station for a field visit. Okay? You can go to a temple for a field visit. Okay? You can go to a dam for a field visit. You can go to such tourist place for a field visit. Okay? Now, how to prepare for the field visit? Okay? Now, you have to carry certain materials when you go for a field visit. Okay? The materials that are necessary for field visit are: first is your personal luggage. Then you need cards, right? You need a bag to carry your belongings. You need a bottle of water bottles you need. Then you need cap because you're going to go out in the sun. So to take care, you should need a cap. Then you need writing material, you need a pencil, you need a pen. Then you need a first aid kit in case some accident happens. So you need a first aid kit. Then you need binoculars so that you can see far outside. Okay? Then you need a camera to click the photos. Then you need a magnetic compass so that you can get the idea of the different directions. Then you should carry with yourself plastic bags to collect samples. If you have gone to a field, then to collect the sample of soil, the different types of stones available. Okay, so you need plastic bags to collect samples, and you need, the most important thing is the map of the region, and as well as you need bags to collect the litter. Okay, so what information, that's all what you need to go for a field. Now what's the information you are going to collect during the field visit? Okay, what information you will be collecting? So while collecting information of a place visited, you have to remember the following points. You should collect information about the physiography of the region, then the sources of water over there, then the irrigation facilities, what the people or the natives of that area, what crops come over there, okay, they produce. Then the vegetation, you should collect information about the vegetation over there. Then you should collect information of the soil, you can collect samples of the soil also. What are the agricultural practices which are used over there, that you can do, that information you can collect. Then you can collect information about human settlements, okay, the types, the houses, what type of houses are there, okay, their patterns you can collect. Then what are the activities done by the human beings over there, okay, what activities they do for a living, that all this information you can collect during a field visit. Okay, so this is all what you can do in a field visit, but you have to take certain precautions also during a field visit. So what are the precautions to be taken during a field visit? You have to take care that no harm is caused to the environment. Okay, that's the most important thing. You should see, as a student of geography, you should always take care that no harm is caused to the environment. Okay, then second and the most important thing is that proper waste management techniques should be adapted so that pollution is not caused in the environment. You should not throw your water bottles, your plastic bags, or your food packets, used food packets over there. You should collect them. Okay, so you should take care, enough care, that the environment is taken care of. There is no pollution. Okay, so and the last thing what you have to do in a field visit is, and the most important thing is the report writing. Okay, and this report you can prepare with the following points. So you can take down you can write down what in the report writing, what are the points that should come. First thing in the report writing should be you should introduce the location, the introduction of that site. That is very important. If there is a historical place, you should introduce when was the fort built, who built the fort. Okay, so that's the introduction. Or if you go to Taj Mahal, who built the Taj Mahal, why he built it, that you have to write. That's the introduction. Then second thing is the location should be there in the report. Second point is the location. Third is the physical setup of that place. That is very important. Then the fourth important point in report writing is the source of water and the irrigation system which has been used in that location. Okay. Fifth important point in report writing, the vegetation and agriculture, means what information you are collecting. On that basis you have to file a report, you have to prepare a report. Okay. And sixth factor in report writing is important point is soil. What type of soil is available, what type of soil is available, that's important. Then the population of that area. Okay, the settlement, the human settlement, just I told you that when you collect information, what type of houses you see over there. Okay, that is also how people stay over there. Then the occupation of the people in that area. Okay, and then on the basis of all this information, after writing all these things, then you have to make a conclusion. Okay, inferences and conclusion, you have to make a conclusion on this report, what you want to say about that place. And then you have to make acknowledgements, you have to acknowledge the people or the officers which helped you. Okay, you can give the references. Okay, so all these things have to come in the report. Okay, and you can also include maps, pictures, tables, photographs, everything in that report. Okay, so that is how you prepare a field visit. It's a very simple chapter, a very easy one. Questions mostly come on objectives of a field visit, how you are going to prepare for the field visit, what will be the report writing of the field visit, or how you are going to manage the litter in the field visit. So it's a very easy and simple chapter for you, and I think there's nothing much in detail to explain about a field visit. I told you the point, just remember this point, rewrite those points. If you are not written, again go through my lecture and rewrite it. Okay, that's all in this chapter, chapter 1 of your textbook field visit. Okay, let me take your leave. Bye. Thank you.